And developing tonight, tens of millions of gallons of the stuff that is flushed down toilets and drained from washing machines and dishwashers. As you can see, it is now flowing into the C&O Canal National Park in Montgomery County. It's all due to the collapse of one section of a 54-mile sewer line where it runs along the Clara Barton Parkway. DC Water, which is in charge of repairs, is working frantically to prevent further overflow into the Potomac River. News 4's Jackie Bensen was on the scene and now brings us the very latest.
Take a look at this just along the Clara Barton Parkway. That is just some of the 60 million gallons of sewage that flows through that pipe every day from Loudoun, Fairfax, and Montgomery counties. Be glad you cannot smell this. A bubbling geyser of raw sewage was visible from the Clara Barton Parkway in the Cabin John area of Montgomery County. Construction of a bypass to divert the wastewater in order to reconnect it downstream is critical to allow crews to examine the broken 72-inch sewer pipe. DC Water's Sherry Lewis says the plan is to have the currently dry C&O Canal serve as a temporary channel to prevent further overflow into the Potomac. It will be a significant undertaking.
That's a very complicated process. There's a lot of work, logistics. We've got to clear debris, trees, things like that as we build that system. We're working very closely with the National Park Service, and the logistics are underway to get that done.
Officials say they want to reassure the public that DC's drinking water is unaffected because it is separate from the wastewater system. The water bubbling from the ground is another matter. Rachel Goldstein is an assistant professor in the University of Maryland's School of Public Health and a co-lead of its water emergency team. She knows what might be contained in the millions of gallons of water spilling from the giant damaged sewer line.
We know from my previous research that there are antibiotic-resistant bacteria in untreated sewage. And we've also found them in surface waters that have been impacted by sewage. Not this specific case, but in other areas, because unfortunately we see sewage overflows happen all the time in this region.
Officials tell us it is extremely important that you do not come into contact with this water if you use this area in any way. In Montgomery County, Jackie Bensen, News 4.
Going to be a long cleanup there. Jackie, thanks so much.